Rockies are in their first appearance of the season on their home turf. With the word on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, they have gotten a nice turnout for this home opener, Matt. These fans are getting their first chance to get a look at their team live in action, and they are into it. With all signs pointing towards an exciting finish, the intensity is building. If this team can find a way to give these fans a win, this place is going to get crazy. Baseball is back, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch.
Justin Turner.
In there, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Previous history with German Marquez. He's only 2 for 10. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ryan McMahon.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take.
Mark Reynolds will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Reynolds.
And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in safely to third as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Now batting. The third
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. In his career, Arenado begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Popped up. Muncy waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run is scored. Now this gets all the way to the wall. 2 runs are in. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. The runner from first crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Popped up. Muncy over to his right, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Chris Russin has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First offering on its way.
Chris.
Grounded to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's gone just 2 for 13. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Russin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Garrett Hampson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. David Freese is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Scott Ober comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Seared down the first base line. The 0-1 on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
So those that came out for this home opener are rewarded with an exciting win.
And that is such a good feeling, Matty. I know winning always feels good, but winning your first home game is like delivering a love letter to your fans and can set the tone for good things to come.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. You can't underestimate the value of this win for this organization. Everyone's feeling good, from the fans all the way up to the front office execs.
Hey, look, yo, okay, concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up, ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your service, just invoicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in